At what point did people stop living life and start performing it? A watch no longer tells time, a meal no longer feeds hunger, a vacation no longer creates memories. Everything became a signal. Social media did not invent vanity, it industrialized it. Platforms learned something fundamental about human beings. We crave recognition, to be seen, to matter, and once attention became measurable, identity itself became performative. Likes, followers, views, engagement. Human worth slowly transformed into numbers on the screen. In Stromae's music video for Carmen, this is beautifully visualized through the growing bird, which, represents Twitter. At first, it is small, harmless, almost comforting, always by your side, but slowly it grows larger, hungrier, more demanding. And in the end, it feeds you to the beast only to be reduced to waste. Because the system feeds on attention, and attention feeds on insecurity. A Rolex is perhaps the perfect symbol of this transformation. Mechanically, a cheap watch and a Rolex both tell time, but people rarely buy a Rolex simply to know the hour. They buy what it represents: status, success, recognition, and proof. The object stops being functional and becomes symbolic, and eventually the human being starts serving the symbolism itself. That is the real danger of external validation. Where we once asked, "Who am I?" now we ask, "How are we perceived?" Internal validation builds identity through reflection, character, and self-understanding. External validation builds identity through audience reaction. One creates stability, the other creates dependency. And the terrifying part is that the system never allows satisfaction to last. There's always another post, another trend, another purchase, another performance. The bird must keep feeding. The algorithm must keep feeding. The tragedy is not that people want to be seen. The tragedy is that many people no longer know who they are when nobody is watching. Because the algorithm does not ask who you are, only whether you can keep people looking.